What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show action here today. We got a 3-game set with the Chicago White Sox playing on the south side of Chicago. So here we go. Top of the first, runner on second, one away. I'm standing in for the first time in this series, batting third in the order like usual. Michael Kopecki is on the mound for the White Sox here. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch is that four-seamer inside, 1-0 the count. Looks to be a pretty drizzly day here in Chicago. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Got me looking on that four-seamer there. 1-1 the count now. I am batting .282 coming into this one. That's the highest my average has been in a little while. Swing and a miss here at the four-seamer below the knees, though. Makes for a 1-2 count. Come on, big fella, give me a good one here. Nope. Not going to get the call there. Good pitch location on that four-seamer there. Up and away just a little bit. 2-2 the count now. Next pitch is sent out to right field. That's going to get caught. Yep, it is. Not deep enough to get the runner from second to advance. And that is the second out here in the top of the first. Bottom half of the inning, the White Sox are on the board, 1-0 game here. Bases are loaded, 2 away for Gabriel Moreno, who's hitting .253 on the season. He's got an 0-2 count here against starter Pablo Lopez. And a ground ball to the left side is going to get fielded by the shortstop, thrown to me at second, and that ends the inning. Gets out of it with only 1 run scored, so lucky break there. Moving on. We're in the bottom of the second, still a 1-0 ball game. Colson Montgomery is at the plate for the White Sox. He's only hitting .238 on the season. Bases are empty and nobody's out. He's got a 1-2 count here in this at-bat. Let's see what we get here. Ground ball right at me. Piece of cake play. 1 away now in the bottom of the second. Top of the third, I'm up to the plate for the second time today. I'm 0 for 1 after flying out to the right fielder. Got a little F9 on my line score. Michael Kopecki is still on the mound. Kopech. Oh my gosh. Where did I see that I from? I don't know. Horrific swing and a miss at that pitch. Way low and away. I wasn't going to hit that with an oar, man. 0-1 the count, though, after getting me fooled there. And he hits me with a slider above the knees on the outer third of the plate. Swing and a miss makes for an 0-2 count. He's going to put me away with off-speed pitches. Well, it's not going to be a strikeout, but it will be another F9 for my line score. There's 2 of them next to my name now. Dang it. Top of the fifth, we're back to the plate again. Still a 1-0 ball game. White Sox in the lead. 1 out, nobody on for me here as I have a pair of flyouts on my line score today. Michael Kopech still on the mound for the White Sox. And I pop one up to the catcher in foul ground. Dang it. 1 pitch is all it takes for out number 2 of this half of the inning. Oh, I am not doing great at the plate here at all. I don't know if it's the rain or what. Top of the 7th, we're back at it again. Cardinals leading now 3-1. I'm standing in with that big fat Ofer right now. Nobody out, nobody on here. John Curtis on the mound for the White Sox now in relief. He has a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 96 on the two-seamer. Slider also hits 90. That was not a slider there. That was a four-seamer well above the zone. Swung on and missed. 0-1 the count because of that one. Next pitch from him is a swing and a miss at a slider below the knees. And I have swung my way into an 0-2 count. Oof, so much for plate discipline. Yeah, I'm not going after that slider. That one gets away from the catcher. I'm willing to bet 1-2 the count after watching that one. Next pitch from Curtis. Got a piece of another slider below the knees and fouled it away. So the count remains 1-2. And he has not thrown me anything in the zone yet. Come on, big guy. Slider way off the plate away, taken for a ball, evens up the count at 2-2. I guess even if I strike out, I'm making him rack up some pitches to make it happen here, huh? Four-seamer there below the knees, makes the count full, 3-2. Still nothing showing up in the zone from this guy yet. There's one, and I send that into right field. Yep, right fielder gets a glove on it, so we'll hold up at first. And we'll take the single to break the 0 for 3 that I had going on in this one. Top of the ninth, we come back to it. I'm up to the plate for the 5th time today. White Sox have scored a few runs here now. It's a 4-3 ball game with the Southsiders in the lead now. Nobody out, nobody on. Chad Green on the mound now in relief. He has a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 96 on the two-seamer. Curveball, only at 86. Late swing on a four-seamer on the outside corner there. Gets fouled away. 0-1 the count. Had good contact on those, so that's a perk, I guess. Next pitch. Off the outside corner with the two-seamer there. Tough take for a ball, but 1-1 is the count now. Almost identical positions for those two pitches. Next one from Chad Green here. Oh, that was in just a little bit. Took that one for a ball, almost took it for a walk. 2-1 the count. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat is right down the middle, and that's going to go foul down the right field line and out of play. 2-2 the count now. Come on, big fella, give me another good one. Oh, curveball just below the knees on the outside corner, way out in front. Somehow made contact with it, so the count remains 2-2 here. Next pitch from Chad Green. Oh, got me reaching for the curveball, low and away. There's a K next to my name. 1 for 5 day for me here in the south side of Chicago. And the White Sox end up taking the win. Final score 4-3. Let's move on to game number 2. See if we can do a little bit better than that. While that one's loading in, I'm going to remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. You can also like and comment on this video. All of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first here. Runner on second, 1 away. Jordan Montgomery on the mound for the White Sox here. I'm batting .281 coming into this one, but Montgomery has a 95-mile-an-hour sinker. Also has a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 91 on the cutter. First pitch from him, got me reaching out on the sinker away. Good Lord. 0-1 the count. No chance of making contact with that pitch there. The 0-1 pitch now from the left-handed Montgomery. Oh, late swing on a 12-6 curve that bent into the zone there. Well, I thought it was late. Apparently, swing timing was good. Contact with garbage. So we have an 0-2 count after fouling that pitch away. Sinker below the knees there on the outside corner makes for a 1-2 count here. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat from Montgomery. Rip to the first baseman. He's going to take that to the bag himself. It does advance the runner to third, but now there's 2 outs here in the top of the first. Bottom of the third. White Sox are up 1-0 now. Luis Robert Jr. is at the plate for them. They have the bases full and 2 away here. 0-1 pitch from Pablo Gonzalez ends up being a ground ball to the right side. We'll get a glove on that, throw to first, and that ends the threat from the White Sox here in the third inning. They're leading currently. Scores 1-0. All right, top of the fourth, 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the second time today. 1 for 6 on this series. 0 for 1 so far today. Jordan Montgomery still towing the rubber for the White Sox here. First pitch from him is a little chopper to the right side. Second baseman gets the ball and throws to first in plenty of time to get me. 2 away now in the top of the fourth. Bottom half of the inning, Gabriel Moreno is at the plate when we come back to it. He's 1 for 1 on the day so far. He has a single and scored the only run of the game so far as the White Sox are leading 1-0. Bases are empty and 2 away. The 0-2 pitch from Pablo Gonzalez is a ground ball right to me. Throw to first in plenty of time. 4 innings have now come and gone. All right, bottom of the sixth. It's still a 1-0 ball game. Kyle Tucker at the plate for the White Sox here. He's 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series. Nobody out, nobody on. The 0-1 pitch from Pablo Gonzalez. It's kind of up the middle. I got to make a little bit of a run to get to that one. Throw to first is going to get him, though. 1 away now in the home half of the sixth. Top of the seventh, we come back to it. White Sox are up 2-0 now. I'm standing in with an 0 for 2 line score, a pair of groundouts so far today. Nobody out, nobody on. Jordan Montgomery still on the mound for the Southsiders. First pitch is a sinker, gets the call on the inside corner there. 0-1 the count. I thought that was going to bend out of the way, but it did not. Oh, 12-6 curve there that I want back. Good swing timing, bad contact. We have an 0-2 count in a hurry here. Next pitch is a four-seamer off the inside corner, so we've got a ball on our count now. The 1-2 pitch from Montgomery got me to swing through one of the dirt. The 2-3 putout's going to complete the strikeout. And there you have it. That's the first out in the top of the seventh. Bottom of the eighth. Cardinals have scored a run now, so it's a 2-1 ball game. Jake Fraley is at the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 3 on the day. There's 2 outs and nobody on for him. The 1-2 pitch here from reliever Dwayne Underwood Jr. is going to be a ground ball to the right side. Get a glove on that. Throw to first in plenty of time. 8th inning is now over. We're moving on to the 9th, trailing by a run. And Chad Green coming out to the mound now in relief for the White Sox. Let's see what happens here. Top of the 9th, nobody out, nobody on. I am 0 for 3. Oof, rough game so far. Let's see what I can do against Chad Green and his 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. He also has a 96-mile-an-hour two-seamer, and the curveball only hits 86. Speaking of the curveball, there it is at 84 miles an hour. Swung on and missed. 0-1 the count. Got to remind myself a home run here is not going to win the game. Second pitch of the at-bat is ripped foul down the right field line. And that makes for an 0-2 count and in a hurry here. Not looking pretty here. 2-strike pitch is off the plate away. 1-2 the count. The four-seamer's not going to get a call that far over. I hate to break the news to him. The 1-2 pitch now from Chad Green. It's low and away with the curveball. 2-2 the count. You know, we've only seen one pitch close to the zone. I'll be darned. The 2-2 pitch now from Chad Green. Oh, got me to swing at his curveball low and away, and it's another K next to my name there for the first out here in the top of the 9th. And the White Sox end up walking it off. What happened there? 3-2 the final score in 10 innings, so we did score a run in the top of the 9th to tie it up. But they walk it off in 10. Now let's move on to game number 3 to avoid the sweep here in Chicago. All right, here we go. Game number 3. We got some sunshine today. No more rain. That's a perk. Top of the first, 2 outs and nobody on. I'm batting .279 coming into this one. Isaiah Campbell gets the ball for the White Sox here in this one. He's got a 93-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 91 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. Good four-seamer, but fouled it away down the right field line and out of play. 0-1 the count. Sure you can see the graphic there. I have 17 home runs on the season. Oh, geez, way out in front of a curveball there at 74 miles an hour. I don't know how I even got a piece of that one. 0-2 the count. Next pitch. Oh, changeup low and away, and I got a piece of it somehow. 0-2 the count now. This is only pitch number 7 of the inning for Campbell. Oh, and he ties me up in knots with a four-seamer inside. Oh, man. There you have it. Top half of the first is over. We're moving on. Still no score. Top of the third, we come back to it. White Sox are up 1-0. Runner on first and 2 away here as I'm standing in for the second time today. I am 1 for 10 on the season. Or on the series, actually. Yeah, it's not a good series here yet. In guaranteed rate field, I think is what they call it. Oh, man. Horrible swing on that curveball off the outside corner. I was so far out in front of that I was already had the bat back on my shoulders by the time it crossed the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right side. Second baseman's going to get a glove on that. Throw to first to finish the top of the third here. Yeah, it's not a pretty series here. I am 0 for 2 on the day now. Standing in for the third time here in the top of the fifth. 2-1 ball game. Runners on first and second and 1 away, and I swung at a four-seamer below the knees and did not get a piece of that one. So we have an 0-1 count. Isaiah Campbell still on the mound for the White Sox here. Little blooper into shallow left. That's going to get the run scored from second. And the runner from first is trying to go to third. And he's safe. I'll be darned. I figured that was going to be a sure out being into shallow left field there. That's a good way to break up the over, though. 5-1 the score now, bottom of the fifth when we come back to it. Jackson Holliday's at the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1 on the day, has a runner on first and nobody out. 2-2 pitch on the way from Michael McGreevy. Hot shot up the middle. It's going to go 6-3 for the double play. Now the bases are empty and 2 away here in the bottom of the fifth. Yon Moncada is at the plate now here in the bottom of the sixth. We come back to it. Cardinals leading 5-1. Nobody out, nobody on. The pitch is grounded up the middle. And we're going to throw to first, and we will get him. Good stretch by the first baseman there to make the play. Top of the seventh, it's a 5-2 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the fourth time today. I am 1 for 3 with a single, an RBI, and a run scored so far today. Matt Whistler is on the mound now in relief for the White Sox. He has a 92-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer. Slider only hits 82. 90-mile-an-hour four-seamer there is off the plate inside. Called a ball, rightfully so. 1-0 the count. There's a hot shot that finds a hole in the right side, and we have another single in this one. Got to do something to help preserve the old batting average, right? Bottom half of the seventh, it's a 7-2 ball game now. Runner on first and 1 away for Colson Montgomery. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Has an 0-2 count here in this at-bat against Michael McGreevy. See if we can get a double play ball here. You betcha, ground ball left side. 6, 4, and 3. It's a double play that retires the side here in the seventh inning. We're moving on to the eighth, leading 7-2 here. It's a thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. Bottom of the eighth, 7-2 still the score. Yon Moncada is at the plate for the White Sox. Fourth time up there for him today. He's 0 for 3 so far. Has a runner on first and 1 away. 0-1 pitch on the way from Michael McGreevy. Hot shot to the left side. Oh, diving attempt by the third baseman. No chance of getting any outs on that play, though. He knocked it down, but not going to get the outs. So, runners on first and second now with 1 away in the bottom of the eighth for the White Sox. We come back a couple batters later. Jake Fraley at the plate. He's 0 for 2 so far with a walk on his line score. White Sox have scored a couple runs. It's a 7-4 ball game. Runners on first and second, 2 away. The 0-2 pitch now from reliever Jonathan Hernandez. Going to be a hot shot to me at second. We're going to throw to first. Take the easy out. And 8 innings have come and gone. Now we're moving on to the ninth, leading 7-4. All right, top of the ninth. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the fifth time today. Pair of singles. I do have an RBI, and I've scored 2 runs today. I'm 3 for 13 on the series after being 2 for 4 so far today. And let's try to get on base after taking the first pitch. Why not? That sounds like an easy one to do, right? Jose Leclerc is on the mound for the White Sox here in the ninth. 99-mile-an-hour four-seamer on him, 90 on the circle change, 91 on the cutter. First pitch taken all the way, and it's above the zone. Good take there. 1-0 the count. Let's see if we can get on base now that we've taken the first pitch of the at-bat. Next pitch is a circle change just off the outside corner, and we start this one off with a 2-0 count. Usually it's the other way around with me. All right, the 2-0 pitch now from Jose Leclerc. Oh, man, swing and a miss, and the four-seamer there up and in just a smidge. 2-1 the count. No way I was going to catch up to that 99-mile-an-hour heater. Ooh, four-seamer there right down the middle, sent out to deep right field. Diving attempt by the right fielder, and it takes a one-hopper over the wall. And we have a ground rule double here in the top of the ninth. I'll take that. Means I succeeded in the dynamic challenge, and the Cardinals win game number 3, avoiding the sweep here on the south side of Chicago. Final score 7-4. So yeah, that's the end of the series. It's also going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.